Welcome back to another episode from the Mellowcraft server. Last time, I returned home to find my family's manor destroyed and abandoned with no trace of my kin. The only clues I have is a nearby witch village and a letter my brother sent me talking about some kind of curse. I don't know much about curses, but I hope it died with the witches. Right now I have 3 things that I need to do. I need to search for my family, scout the area for potential threats, and rebuild my family's home. I'm going to start with gutting the witch village. It should provide enough resources to rebuild Tonberry Manor, and I might find some clues as to what happened to my family. I've cleared out most of the witch village, but unfortunately I didn't find any more clues about my family. I decided to keep the boardwalk because I think it might be useful down the road. I made sure to keep all of the loot chests just in case anyone else on the server wanted some goodies. They just need to look for the remaining platforms. Since I tend to build with a lot of copper, I decided to keep the bees as well. They would probably die if I let them fly around on their own, so let's keep them nice and safe. A lot of these crows are trapped in a building, and they've been following me around since I've freed them. I also found a bunch of seeds in the witch village, so maybe they'll like them. Oh, hey there, buddy. I thought you might like those. I've heard crows are some pretty smart birds, so they might be useful. Is that your friend? Hi, friend. Check it out. I think they like me. I set up a little crop farm over here to get some food going, and I think our new friends could be helpful here. One is going to be tasked with harvesting, while the other is going to be in charge of collecting. I just need to throw some items in a coffer, and they will collect as many resources as it can fit. It's a super basic setup, but it'll work until I get around to setting up something a little more permanent. It's time to continue searching the area. If there's any clues as to what happened to my family, I'm going to find them. Alright. There's some fire going on over there. What's up with that? Yeah, looks like we definitely got some sort of structure up here. Let's investigate. We got some pillagers. Is that guy aiming at me? Oh, he is. Dang, they can see pretty far. I have a shield, so this might not be a great idea. This is really cute. Nice. Alright, what's the book say? Ooh. There's some mystery afoot here. I don't know what this says, but it looks like some sort of log or journal. It looks like there's maybe different days here. We're going to take this. I think that has something to do with the mystery of my family. It could be a clue, but we're going to hold on to it for now. Oh, those are barrels. Ooh, that looks important. Bane of Arthropods 3. Oh, I like how the enchanted books all have specialty, like, textures. Okay. Okay, I think we're getting some stuff here. Alright. Nice. We got ourselves a crossbow. That's my first bow in this world. Oh, no, it's not. I do have another bow. That's right. I forgot. I have got one other bow. We got a diamond. And then there's a hidden one. What enchantment is that? Serpent Charmer. Alright. Nice. That was a pretty good score. I'm going to double check everything on my way down and make sure I didn't miss anything. There was this ladder back here. Let's get the lantern out. Oh yeah, there's a whole lower area here. Oh, there's a dude down there. I see him. I think he's stuck. Ooh, that person didn't make it. There's a little chest there. Alright, so we got a couple chests. What are those? Anima Essence? Alright. We're getting some stuff. There's much iron there, too. I do want to patrol this outer bank. So I think we're going to continue searching the area for clues. That book definitely seemed like a clue to me. So I'm going to see if I can figure out what it says. Not sure what this is either. This looks suspicious. Well, there's some chests. I can look in the chests, right? There's no danger. Nothing bad's gonna happen. I don't know why all of this stuff is sitting here. It does seem very suspicious. But I'm not gonna say no to free loot. Isle of Copper? Does that mean I can mine that? Oh, sweet, dude. So I can totally loot all this if I need copper. Oh, there is a dragon right there. Holy crap. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. Do I want to check this one last chest? I'm greedy. I sure do. Alright, now let's get out. That dragon is going to wreck my face. Oh my goodness. Let's get out of here, dude. That explains why there's fire all over the side of the hills. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Before the dragons realized I just stole all of their stuff. Ooh, there's something over there too. Alright. Let's loop around and check it out. Alright, let's see what's in here. Ooh, is that a ruined portal? I do not have an iron pickaxe, but you know what? I can make one. Alright, let's see what's over here. Ooh. That was a big fall. That was a big fall. Let me go inside, please. Thank you. And I think stuff spawns down there, so we're going to block that off for now, too. Yeah, our inventory is pretty full right now. Let's take a look. Maybe there's nothing. Alright. Lots of books. This painting is on the wall sideways. I think somebody's been in here already. It looks like this has all been lit up. Means the barrels should all be empty. All right, let's see what I can stick in my coffers. Maybe I can get a little bit more room. And you know what? I can wear some of these. Great. Didn't I get a second ring also? Grants freezing immunity. That seems pretty good. Fire immunity. So I got protection from fire and ice if I wear both of those. All right. There we go. Ooh, that got dicey. Get back to the light. Get back to the light. All right. Well, we've returned from our scouting trip. And other than that one book, I didn't really find a whole lot of clues. But hopefully I can figure out a way to translate that so I can figure out what it says. And maybe I can unlock the mystery of what happened to my family. But as you can see, we did find some new duds along the way. And I also picked up a fancy backpack as well. So let me show you what I got. Between breaking down the witch village and searching the area, we found quite a few delicacies. So we're going to get a little thick here. You're going to have a thick boy. And yeah, so that's food. We got a bunch of tools. I've got some more tools over here because there was so freaking much. We got a bunch of extra books we found. But yeah, look at all these saddles. A ton of saddles. This is that mystery book that I'm going to try to figure out what all this says. There might be a clue here is what happened, but I don't know how to read this. So we're going to have to figure that out. But yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. Look at all these ores that we got. We got a bunch of wood stuff here. These are logs. We got our planks over here. We had to overflow a little bit, but that's all right. We got plenty of room over here. We got a bunch of cobble. We got a few other blocks as well ready to go. That's all of our stone variants. We got a bunch of magic stuff in these barrels, as well as we got some create items up here. So I also threw some of my redstone stuff in there. But yeah, I got everything organized, and that's not something that I normally do. So I think we're doing all right. But with that said, my family's home really is in shambles. This place looks dreadful. So we got a lot of resources now, so I should be able to rebuild. I'm probably going to get started working on that tomorrow. So we're going to relax and take it easy for the rest of the day, and tomorrow we're going to get cracking on that. What was that? I swear I heard something. What's that noise? Wait, why do those blocks look different? I swear I hear something. What the heck? What is this?